Hi, this is Knitting Brow. I wanted to share with you how I spent my day. Annually, my brothers and I go on the boys' fishing trip. Whenever you hear the word fishing from me, exchange the word knitting. I don't really fish. I will go out on the large boat with them. However, this year the water has been it has not been calm. We'll just put it that way. So on the way up, I I plan to do some organizing of my knitting tackle. And with that in mind, I wanted to share with you what I have done. I have created 10 standard little kits that can go into each of my knitting bags, which I think is wonderful for me. I also have organized all of them. I bought these at a tackle place yesterday, so I have 3. These each have enough of things in there that they could go into a knitting bag pretty quickly. This one has some standard things in there that I will use a little bit later. Now, each of my knitting bags that I have with me, and I did bring 4 of them with me, have this nifty little thing where I have my obsession with coilless pins, which you saw about in the previous post. So each of them have a standard coilless pins with some markers on there. Now, will I use all of those coilless pins in my projects? No. But will the people I'm with may... they may need one of those, coilless pins, just in case. So let me show you what is in my standard knitting little pouch. So again, I have this on the outside. I used to put it on the inside, and that just doesn't work very well. So I have a knit check, which is standard in each of those bags. I also have a writing utensil, standard. I have Post-its, sticky paper, so that I can use those. Since I do a lot of knitting with coffee, I have sweetener, because I have some restrictions on sweetener. I have a tape measure, which is very, very helpful. I have a pair of scissors in each of my knitting little pouches. I also have some of this. This is size 10 crochet thread, and I was listening to a podcast, which I hope to be able to link in the notes, that I could use this for a lifeline, and I think this is a brilliant idea. She suggested white and a different color. I very rarely knit with yellow, and I think this is perfect, so I really, really like that. So I'll put that right in there. I also have 2 crochet hooks. Now, in most of them I have 2. One is a larger one, and one is a smaller one, since I do a variety of projects. So I have that in there. I also put in some needles, and I have some blunt needles. I have the standard little chibi bent needles, and I also have some of the tapestry type of needles from one of the big box stores. And then I have a point, a sharp needle, so that I can run in the ends. Now, each of these little pegs, and I made up 10 of these. Can you believe it? I made up 10 of those. Each of those have the standard things. Oh, and I also have these little bread tags, and these bread tags are great for when I've cast on a project and the tail is sitting there, and I wind the tail around that. So with that, I zip this up, and then I'm good to go. So all I got to do is I have a little knitting bag, and I put it in there, and then bingo. It's all good. It's there, which is quite wonderful. Now, I ended up having, I did a total of 10 of these, and they range from this. Oh, I got a lot of these because they were on sale. I like those. I do have some fun stuff. I know you all want to see my hot dog. Here's my wiener. Here you go. But guess what? The wiener actually unzips and has those items in there. That's kind of fun. I also, and some of you may be interested in my taco. And my taco, right there, also opens up. How fun is that? Has those standard items in there. I do have one that is, this is my piece of pizza, which opens up. This one is going to be specific for knitting socks because I've got some small crochet hooks in there. I also like it because it's very thin, and look on the other side, I've got my nifty little coilless pins, my obsession. So enjoy your colorful loops of daily living. I'm curious, have you organized? Do you have the standard things? Do you have 10 knitting bags? So, bye.